Hello, 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 sweet baby angels. It is your girl, Miss Tetra Resinstone, and I have a treat for you, my dear. Now, a subscriber asked to show the bare face, darling, and I said, okay, what has she got to lose? So I'm actually going to be getting ready with you guys. Please, obviously, note the hair is not done and the face is bare. So I hope you guys are kind, but I will be getting ready. And because, you know, we're doing a little get ready moment, I have decided just to kind of chit chat and talk. Now, the first thing I really want to talk about is, okay, so the Trisha Paytas situation, listen. Okay, she now, on Twitter, I'm learning there's more drama to Trisha Paytas. I watched Drama Investigator, the little girl down in. So anyways, well, basically she signs up for an affiliate link with the OnlyFans. She gets on the OnlyFans, right? And she uses another influencer's code. And according to the terms of service, you guys, on the terms of service, it was you get 5% of the person's earnings for life. Well, when she shouted out Miss Trisha Paytas, honey, they told her, no, we're not gonna honor that. So the drama is when it comes to Trisha, she basically got her way. And shame on you, OnlyFans, for not honoring. Oh, the terms of service have changed. Why did they change? Because Trisha Paytas? You're despicable. You're gross. Moving on. Listen. Okay, y'all. I saw a situation on Twitter over the weekend that I kind of wanted to touch on. Now, I haven't spoken on this platform. I've been very vocal over on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. It's at Tetra Resinstone. Simple. In the description, I'll put my Twitter handle as well. And I just started an Instagram. Follow me. I'm consistent. It's a booger Instagram just for my booger channel. So being a little consistent. So there's only a few photos up, guys. But I'm sure I'll add more. Of course, at least I need to add more. Anyways, over on Twitter, honey, mama, let me tell you, when I tell you, oh God. Jake Paul, the Paul boys, the Paul brothers, listen. The Paul boys are interesting folks. I'll say that. What's interesting about the Paul brothers, they are sociopathic, in my opinion, alleged conspiracy. Just because the lack of empathy and the tone deafness of my biggest thing was this. Now, Paul comes out and explains that, you know, just to clarify, you guys, we weren't actually looting. Oh, backstory. Basically, there's a mall in Arizona that they broke into. Now, they physically didn't break things, but they entered the mall. So they, at the very least, trespassed and videoed everything. Just okay. Now, listen, I watched the video. He's taking selfies with stolen alcohol. It's on record. Go to my Twitter, you'll see it. And you know, in addition to that, which I'm kind of like, oh, okay, bud, you know, okay, the motherfucker has the audacity to say, you know, we were just videotaping. We were just there for documenting the tea, documenting whatever. But I'm like, you're an influencer with so much influence, right? How and why would you not discourage that type of behavior? People are committing a crime. People are destroying others' property. And for you to not even say, guys, this is probably not the best idea. You just start, oh, damn. Oh, shit. Come on, really? So even if you didn't steal anything, your complicit behavior, and in my opinion, endorsement of the activity that was going on is so disgusting. Like, what you fail to realize is the looting is taking away from the real message. The Black Lives Matter protests have been peaceful and have been about getting justice for Black men and women and Black children all over the United States. It has nothing to do with getting a, you know, a destruction pass or getting a free pass to do that. And I've seen on Twitter, which a lot of you guys, there are so many beautiful moments that are happening within the protest, but because of looters, they're taking away from that. And that's it's disgusting, it's annoying, and it's a disservice to, you know, all the men and women who have made a sacrifice, and all the men and women who are, you know, using their voices to shed light on the injustices that America, and I think racism is around the world, but specifically in America, that, you know, Black lives are not being treated the same as any other person. And that's disgusting, it's wrong, and we need to call that injustice out and keep our voices going. Do you know what I mean? So for the Paul boy, listen, Mr. Paul, how dare you? What are you doing? You're disgusting, you're despicable, and this is why you're getting all that backlash. Because it's like, you have white privilege. I have white privilege. I'm white passing, you know, I still have that white privilege because I am so fair complected. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you have this white privilege where you don't feel in danger going places, right? And Black people do, because clearly they are killing Black people in America. It's sad, it's disgusting. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a mixed family. We are a blended family. I have brothers, and we're all different shades. I'm the fairest of the family, aside from my mother. She's very, very fair. And then I have a darker brown brother, and then I have an even darker. So my oldest brother we have different fathers, and so he is half Black. And I can tell you, the firsthand to understand what white privilege was and how white privilege shaped our lives. I saw it firsthand. He was treated differently because of the color of his skin than I was treated because of the color of my skin. And, you know, growing up, I didn't understand how damaging that could be for a young man. And, you know, it really affected him. And, you know, because in the Black community, being mixed race, he wasn't Black enough. And in the white community, he wasn't white. So it was really interesting for a person to be mixed race, and try to find their place in the world. And, you know, it's really unfortunate because he didn't get the white privilege. It was so sad, and it's an injustice that has been around for, you know, decades. And we do need to make a change. We need to change, you know. And it's like, it's about making sure that you are able to lend your voice and not just silent on the sidelines, you know. So I did want to say that. I did want to send my respects. I did want to send my love to all the Black men and women who have been affected by others and their disgusting treatment of their people is awful, you know. So for Paul to distract from that, the Paul boys, you got one, you know, exploiting dead bodies in the suicide forest, and now you got one exploiting looting. You're garbage, dude. You're garbage. Now I'm curious, do you guys do your eye makeup or your face first? Because your girl, listen, I like to do my eyes because I think you can clean up any color. I actually use it a lot, but promise ring, I think is what it's called. This is like the highlighter. Baby, get up into the highlight on my little brow bone. Can you see it? Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it. I'm doing the most, okay? You can tell she ain't a beauty guru. The beauty guru. Ugh. That's the beautiful thing about makeup. You can always fix it. You're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna laugh at me. But I watch a lot of the zoo channels or like the animal channels. I love animals. So I watched this one channel called Reptile Discovery. It's this girl, her name Emily, and I don't know, Ed and Emily. It's like a husband and wife tag team duo, and they have like snakes and they have all these different critters. But apparently there's a fetish that's called vor. Now, your girl did not know about this vor fetish, and I looked into it because I watched a YouTube channel, that essentially was trying to come for reptile channels, and I think they were talking about Discovery, but they were trying to come for reptile channels because it's disguised as a discovery, or rather as an education channel, but it's really just a fetish channel for people who are into vor. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I looked into it, and vor is a fetish of being swallowed up or swallowed alive. Listen, I don't know about all of that, but, and this is like, I'm bridging gaps here, you guys, because this is like the spooky side of YouTube. I'm coming with the conspiracy side of YouTube. Anyways, allegedly, they're trying to say that this vor channel, and with that in mind, knowing what the vor fetish is, I think if you have that fetish, I think you could turn that into anything, right? I think you could turn that into, like, I feel like if you were a channel who did the outfit of the day and you showed your shoes, well, then you're saying, oh, well, you're supporting foot fetish. Like, if you've got the fetish, or you have that, you know, pretense to see that in a sexual way, then I think you're gonna see things in a sexual way. Gigi Good, listen, Gigi Good, she's a RuPaul's runner-up. Miss Thing. I don't know if that was a good look. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it is. I think there's still a lot of people who love Jeffries, but it's not really a good look. In my opinion, I don't know if I would want to be in a problematic, I don't know if I wouldn't actually. I'm like, you ain't gonna catch me with no Jeffrey. And I'm kind of mad because it's not translating on camera how pretty this look is. Just saying. You guys are like, this conceited ass bitch. I used a lot of powder. I didn't mean to use this much. So, Selena Gomez, she's a Mexican-American, right? She is a female singer who was on the Disney Channel, honey, okay? So she was on the Disney Channel. Well, she did a show years ago, okay? And she was paying tribute, paying homage to the Indian lifestyle, the Indian culture. She had a bindi on her head. That's a religious symbol. And she was drugged up and down the internet. To a point where she had to apologize, actually. And, you know, it was a big deal. She had to apologize to the community, and they accused her of doing cultural appropriation. Now, according to Selena, it was a way to pay homage to them, to the people of India and to their culture. Now, Queen Bee herself, Miss Beyoncé, she goes to India, and whilst she's in India, she's wearing a full-on Indian-themed, Indian-inspired outfit. Now, Miss Beyoncé did not get drugged or accused of cultural appropriation, but Selena did. And the difference between them is Selena is a Mexican-American and Beyoncé is a African-American, right? And I'm not saying we should drag Beyoncé. I'm not saying we should have drugged Selena. You know, growing up, I loved me Miss Jasmine. So I've always wanted to be Jasmine for Halloween, and I've never been Jasmine for Halloween. I've been a pink Power Ranger. I've been cats, clowns. I've been jesters. I've been all, you know, I've never been Jasmine, Princess Jasmine. And in today's climate, I don't know if that's something that I could do because I'm not an Indian. So it, you know what I mean? It gets very tricky. It's like, at what point is it showing respect and showing, because by the way, I saw Beyonce's Get Up and I liked it. I thought it wasn't done distastefully. I'm using this for conversation purposes, okay? And even with Selena, the only thing I could say with Selena, well, no, I can't say that. I didn't find anything wrong with Selena's either. If I was to split hairs, the fact that she dances provocatively, although I think Bollywood dancers dance kind of provocatively, but Beyonce also posed, in my opinion, provocatively. It's Beyonce. She oozes sexy. So to me, I thought that was interesting. And I want to live where we can just all respect one another, and we can, you know, make sure that we are being respectful when it comes to, you know, giving homage to a culture. You know, and it's like, at what point does it become disrespectful? At what point are you like, okay, girl, no, you're doing the most. I'm not here for it. And I think that you need to apologize, or I think that you need to move on, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts and opinions? Do you know what I'm even talking about? The whole Beyoncé and the Selena Gomez drama. This is years ago, y'all. This is some stale, this is some evaporated tea, okay? But listen, it is what it is. And I'm just bringing it up for conversation's sake, because I always love to hear your opinions. And I think it's important that we talk about things that could possibly be uncomfortable. I am confident that you know my heart by now and understand that I don't mean any disrespect to the Indian community, to really any community for that matter. That's not my gig. You guys, this look is coming together. I hope you like it. Now, she is not no makeup artist, darling. She is just she's a booger channel, okay? But, and to the subscriber, this is so cute. To the subscriber who wanted to see my bare face, please be kind. Do not come for me. Do not read me. I hope you liked this little zhuzh video. Bitch. Ooh. Ooh. I'm here for it. Are you guys here for it? I'm here for it. Oh. I'll be back with my lashes and we will be done with this video. I did go off camera. She did put her little lashes on and I hope they're not wonky or fucked up, but if they are, it's the story of my life, right? So we are almost done with this look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, we went all over the place. Little ADD. She looked cute. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.